Yo, what's up? This is Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. Thank you for joining us for today's episode of the Life Regenerator Show. I just did a talk here at Whole Foods in Oxnard, California, and it was a great talk, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Knocked that one out of the park, even though I'm a little jet lagged. But once you get going, it starts flowing, and it came out well.
Absolutely.
So there's a dude sitting next to me, and all I seen is this sign. I don't know your name.
My name's Ozzy.
Ozzy, it's nice to meet you.
Nice
See how raw and real these videos are, but I just saw the sign. Shoots in the shot. Pretty good, man. And so Oz,
Yes.
Ozzy?
Ozzy, Oz, whatever.
Okay, Ozzy. Dude, you were what?
I was, that picture was 405.
405 pounds.
Yeah.
And you decided at one point to make a change?
Absolutely, yeah. To me, it happened in one day. It was my buddy who was watching that movie, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen The Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead.
Yeah.
That's what really kind of triggered it and turned on the light bulb. It made me want to decide to do a juice fast. But I did a juice fast for 90 days, lost 90 pounds. And after the juice fast, you know, a lot of people were telling me about concerns about, you know, getting off the juicing. What do you do after? How are you going to eat after? You know, I've heard a lot of bad stories about people gaining weight, even more weight than when they started off the juicing.
Yeah.
So I started becoming scared. You know, I was concerned, and I didn't want to let my friends down, myself down, my family down. And I've been doing so good, so I started looking into vegetarianism and stuff like that, and different alternatives to healthy eating. And that's when I came across your videos and your channel. And that's from the juicing fast. I was watching your videos, and that's how I've lost the additional 100 pounds. Is incorporating raw foods into my diet. I still cheat every now and then, you know, weekends, all here and there. But for the most part, Monday through Friday, I try to eat as raw as possible, and that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm on month 14. I've been dieting, or I don't like to call it dieting, but my lifestyle change has been going on now for 14 months. November is my 15th month that I've started. And I'm down, you know, 185
So
pounds.
15 months ago, you started on a green juice fast.
Yes.
But just out of Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead. Had you done juicing before?
Never heard of it, never seen it, never. I've heard of a juicer. I knew what a juicer was, and I knew that you could juice a vegetable or a fruit. I knew that part. Because I'm in food services, you know, I did culinary program. And I've always been cooking. I have my own catering business that I run with my brother, or my brother has one that I help out with. And so I knew what a juicer was, but as far as juicing and the dynamics of it, no, I've never heard of it.
So with juicing and raw foods, just to clarify, you lost 185 pounds.
Solely, yes. Just pure juicing and raw foods, 185 pounds.
Self-love was an important part of it.
Absolutely.
You had to decide that you really cared about your life.
And you brought up a good point in the talks that we had, and it had to do with self-love. It had to do with loving myself enough to want to make a change for myself, and you know, and then from there everybody else benefits, my family, my child, and you know.
At 405 pounds, you had some extreme limitations to life. You couldn't do anything.
I had sleep apnea. I have a friend who works at a sleep lab here in town. She's around people who have sleep apnea enough to know that she thought I might have it. I never had a doctor because I didn't have health insurance, so I never went to a doctor. But she wanted to. Her boss offered a free sleep test for me if I wanted it, and she told me, you know, a lot of people that are obese, they suffer from sleep apnea. Prevents you from breathing at night, right? So I'm gonna assume that you snore. And I was like, wow, yeah, I do snore. She goes, you snore pretty loud, right? And she goes, yeah. So she told me, so you might have sleep apnea, and they want to put a contraption on a mask and allow me to breathe right. And it got bad, you know. I was 405 pounds. I wasn't sleeping right at night, falling asleep at the wheel on the freeway because your body's tired. You're not getting enough oxygen during your sleep because of your obesity and your snoring, so your body's not getting all the air it needs to, so your body's working extra hard. So you think you're asleep for 8 hours, but you're really asleep for 4 or 5 hours, and the rest is your body working and trying to keep you going, keep air in you. Yeah. So, but to this day, I mean, I don't snore anymore. I completely don't snore anymore. I can sleep now with my mouth closed. A lot of people don't take that into consideration, but being 405 pounds, you know, that was no option. I had to sleep with my mouth open. I had to. Now it's like my mom tells me, my brother, you know, wow, you sleep with your mouth closed, and that's a big deal for me because it's something that you're so used to. You know, Ozzy sleeps with his mouth open. He snores. He's a snorer. but it had to do with my weight. It had to do with
Are you out and about, physical activity?
Man, more than ever, man. I'm just more than
Loving
ever
life.
loving life. It's really an eye opener. It's definitely an eye opener. Definitely a life changer. Not just for the weight loss, but with the weight loss comes so much more. So much more. You know, my attitude on life has changed. You know, I'm so motivated not just to lose weight, but to change my life in all aspects. So I went back to school, getting straight A's in school. I'm focused. And the difference is now you want more for yourself, you know. You want more.
You're alive.
You're alive. And I'm not doing things because it's expected of me. I'm not doing things because I'm told anymore. And by that I mean I do things because I want to now. I want the good stuff for me, you know. A lot of times you're told to do good stuff by your parents and your family and stuff. And
In society.
In society, but you know, there's got to be a point to where you're going to want it. And juicing, it's funny, but it's just that has been the core. And raw foods in general, it's been the core of foundation of how my life has changed and how it's different now.
In front of it or behind
Either way.
it? Oh, you don't care? Okay.
So the thing about the raw foods, you know, and the healthy foods, the easily digestible, high enzyme rich, water rich, high fiber foods is that you actually have life energy. And then you can say, instead of what do I have to do with my life, you can say what do I want to do with my life, because I have extra energy, because I'm not spending my whole day digesting lumps of cooked fat, cooked dead animals, cooked dead starches, cooked dead vegetables, raw living foods, to awaken the cells with the raw living water and the raw living minerals and the raw living fiber, which sweeps out all the stuff so that you don't have masses of mucus and parasites and dead animals rotting, putrefying in your colon. I mean, I just like to say it how it is, because once you can see that picture, you say, I got to do something, because your armpits stink, you can't sleep, heart attack, diabetes, strokes, brain damage, confusion, depression, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, lowered oxygen, all of which are handled by the simple, basic physiological changes that take place when you consume fresh, whole, ripe, water-rich, nutrient-dense, easily digestible, high-fiber fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds.
Absolutely.
And it's just a great thing, man. So is there anything else you want to share? Because you summed it up. You're an amazing speaker, by the way.
Thank you
very
much.
articulate.
Thank you.
Very clear and to the point. I really enjoyed this video.
I just want to say thank you. I'm a firm believer in like the law of attraction, and I've seen your videos for such a long time, and I've always wondered like, oh, it'd be cool to meet him. And then today, you know, you put your Facebook. I follow you on Facebook, and you're going to be in Oxnard. I almost had to look at it twice. You know, I was like, hey, what are you doing out here in Oxnard? But then it made sense, the whole foods and everything. I was like, oh my goodness! So I had to come down here and finally meet you and just, you know, say thank you. You know, your videos have helped. You know, they've definitely helped. They're definitely an eye opener. And along with everybody else, you know, my family, my support, but definitely you played a major part in what you had to say, in your voice that you have, you know, using your platform that you do to get the message across about juicing and all that. I mean, it's been tremendous. It's been a big change in my life, my family's life. I know my child's life. I'm going to be there a lot longer, you know, and I'm loving life, man. I'm loving you, man.
Dude,
I appreciate
that is
it.
Sweet, bro.
Thank you very
we just
much.
changed a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
We just changed a lot of people's lives, and that's a good thing, because it doesn't matter who you are, how far gone you are.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know,
This is pretty far gone.
this is last August right here.
405 pounds.
This is last August. This is maybe a week after I had started juicing, or thought about juicing, because I knew that I wanted to take a before picture, because I knew that this was going to be the last day that I looked like this, and it has been the last day that I've looked like this.
You made a decision.
Made a decision.
Dang, that's what people need to know, is that,
Exactly.
okay, you're watching the videos, the seeds are getting planted, but one day you got to make a decision.
People are always looking for quick fixes and magic, and to tell you the truth, juicing raw foods, that is the magic. That is the answer. I'm a firm believer.
It takes one decision at a time to, you know, and that decision can be, I'm going to drink a juice, or you made a major one, like I am going to change my life.
Absolutely. And
I recommend anyone that wants to says that to themselves, I am going to change my life, and then just, that's the decision, and everything else sort of happened organically.
It did happen, but not to say that I didn't fail. You know, there was days that I cheated, or I would do a fast, but I wouldn't complete the whole fast 100%. But it was enough for me to want to do it again. and know that that was good and what I was doing was bad. So for the next time, I'm gonna go a day further from my fast. So I'm gonna go 2 days more, and from that, it was just a snowballing effect. And it just takes, like you said, the one decision, and from that decision, the day that you make that decision, everything else.
So you failed your way to success.
Absolutely,
And-
absolutely. Failed
right.
my way to success.
That's how we do this.
This whole 15 months of this journey, I've failed numerous times. But I take everything for what it is, make small-term goals to eventually meet my long-term goals, and that's what I learned from you. And learned from
What's
all
your
videos.
next goal?
My next
Getting in the gym and
absolutely tightening up. I got a lot of loose skin, fortunately, but hopefully I'll take care of that and
Yup.
hopefully tighten that up. But absolutely, gym. I'm going to the gym now. I'm going 5 days a week.
great for the flab
Yeah.
and the sag, the green
Salt,
juices,
all,
wheatgrass, sprouts,
All of it. Kales,
rebounding.
spinach,
You got a
everything.
rebounder?
No, I don't.
Gotta have a rebounder, bro.
And I want to tell everybody else too. I've noticed today that you have over 1,200 videos. I had
15.
or 1,500 videos.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I barely started scratching the surface as far as knowing all the stuff that you talk about. But it's been enough for me to realize and to open my eyes and to really understand that this is the answer. And this,
If you're ready to get rid of the sag, though, I would spend as much money as you need to. Like a really good rebounder might be $800.
okay,
You bounce 20 minutes once a day.
okay,
You're gonna really tighten up quick. You bounce 20 minutes twice a day. It's gonna happen even faster. And for real champions, they'll bounce 3 times a day for 20 minutes or
Okay.
twice for 30 minutes.
wow,
And spend an hour a day on a good rebounder. It's fun and it'll just tight. And then you're eating the
Right.
diet, you're drinking the juice,
yeah,
the sprouts, and the hydration and the fitness.
yeah. Just
Toning
fitness
up.
is off. I mean, I'm a lot more fit than a lot of my friends that are thinner than me. As far as running and stuff, I can keep up with them. Running my shape, 6 minutes off my mile. In 15 months, I was doing a 17-minute mile. And now I'm down to 10 minutes.
Nice, bro.
10-minute mile. So I got a lot of little goals, and that's what it's all about. Just a lot of little goals that eventually you meet your overall goal. And so
Great work, Ozzy.
thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
thank you guys for
Thank
watching
you guys.
this video and
Listen
changing
to
your
this
life.
guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Cool. All right, peace be with you, and I'll see you tomorrow.